Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Hope you're having an awesome day. If you haven't seen recently, I ranked the XFL logos, and I had some interesting comments of people disagreeing, people agreeing, and some people throwing down some educational facts because that video was not educational at all. It was just me kind of reacting to the logos and ranking them. And some people actually educated me by giving me some facts about the cities and teams. So I really appreciate that. So I thought I'd take a look at some more XFL stuff today, and I'm going to talk about some uniforms or jerseys or kits or whatever you want to call these. And I've got them ranked off to my left on my laptop. I'm going to go through them. 8 to 1, my least favorite to favorite. And I think if you haven't seen some of these jerseys, and most of the people who watch my channel are hockey fans, so any kind of jersey related videos usually do pretty well. But this is some jerseys and uniforms from different sports, so I'm curious to see their thoughts on these if they haven't seen them before. So if you are one of those people, please leave your comments down below in the comment section and tell me which one is your favorite. Now, there's no right or wrong here. This is a subjective ranking, so don't become too offended if your favorite XFL team is near the end. Your list will be different from my list. There's no right or wrong. All right, let's get into it. Number 8, I've ranked the New York Guardians. There's nothing wrong with this uniform at all. It looks like the most typical football uniform ever. It's just not, to me, it's just not unique. It's a fine uniform. It's aesthetically pleasing. I like the logo on the helmet, but it's not, I don't want to use the word boring because I don't mean boring. It's just typical. Number 7, I have the Wildcats, and some things I like about this is the stripe that kind of goes from the top of the helmet all the way back, like this just big like rip, which is pretty cool. And the colors work good together, the red and the black. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the number of the color that's on the number and the lettering on the back, but I mean, it's not a bad uniform at all. Like, even though this is ranked second to last, I still quite like it, and I like the rip going down the pants as well to kind of match that rip on the helmet. Number 6, I got the St. Louis Battlehawks. This looks like a very typical kind of St. Louis colored uniform, I guess. I can see, maybe not St. Louis specific, but I can see like the Colts a little bit in here. I can see the St. Louis Blues, I guess, and Tampa Bay Lightning. I can kind of see elements from different leagues and teams around the world. So, but I mean, that helmet's pretty cool. That big kind of wing thing that's on there. The uniform itself I find pretty generic, or the jersey is pretty generic, and the pants and stuff, but I'm a big fan of that helmet. Number 5, I've got the DC Defenders, and this is a very clean uniform. You could argue that this is boring or that this is typical, but I just find this so clean. The white socks, just the mostly red pants, but you get the kind of lightning bolt going down, and then the lightning bolt again on the shoulder, but everything else is red. It's very uniform, it's very basic, and it's clean, and I like that. Number 4, I have the Houston Roughnecks. I like that big star. I like the fact that this section is blue and not red. Or it looks blue, at least on my screen, a really deep like ocean blue. But you have that star on there. The helmet is freaking amazing. It's not like a specific color. It's got this shine to it, but it's got the logo on there as well. The striping that comes down from the part here that I like kind of flows down in the middle and goes all the way down to the pants. I really like the color combination here in this uniform, but specifically that helmet. That helmet looks like a P-51 Mustang or something. Okay, in number 3, or in third place, I have the Dallas Renegades, and just absolutely love this color combination. It reminds me a bit of the Carolina Panthers, but it's just that sky blue that's just super saturated and boom in your face. The colors, they just contrast so well together. That jet black with the bright blue, but it's not that typical blue. Like I said, it's more of like a sky blue or a bright blue. It just looks tremendous. I really like this color combination. Number 2, the Tampa Bay Vipers, and this is a color combination, speaking of which, I'm not really a big fan of the yellow and the green together, but I think I've seen pictures of this on the field, and it looks so good. It's just different. It's not the typical blacks or whatever. It's different. It's bold. It's in your face. There's no black in here. Everything matches. The shoes up into the socks, up into the pants, and then the jersey, the helmet. It all works. It's just a really different but nice jersey. I quite like it. And number 1, I've got the Seattle Dragons. Really good complementary colors here. Some deep colors, some deep greens, some deep blues. The dragon that kind of takes up the majority of the side of the helmet, but kind of comes up around, and then the rest of the helmet is white. If I was going to be critical at all, it would probably be the white helmet. Doesn't really match the rest of the uniform, but I just love the color combination of the entire jersey. I just really think that those colors work quite well together. It reminds me a bit of the Florida Gators, but I mean, that's it. That's the ranking. There's not a lot of teams to go through here. This isn't a long video, but I just wanted to kind of share this with you guys and get your opinions as well. If you feel like I made a mistake or I need to be educated in a certain thing here as far as a helmet or a jersey or whatever, or you think I made the wrong decision, let me know down in the comments. And remember, you can be constructive instead of rude. So if you do disagree or whatever, just be constructive. You can say it in a nice way, even if you disagree. Don't be a jerk. All right, thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button down below for all kinds of future ranking videos. And if you haven't seen, like I said, the XFL logo ranking video, please go watch that. That's on this channel, released about a month ago. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.